Okay, guys. Um, today is so difficult for me today, but I'm still here. I told you guys I will be on transit today. So whenever I come in, I would like to make this video before. Don't mind, I've got a green light that is making my face somehow. Okay, today I supposed to be telling you about Isle of Man, but I just want you to understand that the cheapest way now that you can use to come to Europe is still Schengen visa route. I want to discuss Bulgaria and let me get pen and paper. I want to discuss Bulgaria and I want to, sorry guys, I want paper. I want you to bring paper as I'm bringing paper like this. I want you to bring your own paper. As I'm bringing paper like this to write, I want you to bring your paper. Because what I'm going to tell you now, you need to pay 200,000 naira to sit down for someone to tell you. But I'm here. I want to give it free. The only thing that I want you to do for me is to share this video and give us a thumbs up and share in your social media. That's it. And you're not paying you know, for doing that. Just share in your WhatsApp group or Telegram group and in your Facebook page and all that. Because I want everybody to understand without money, there are things that you can use your brain to do about immigration. Okay? So I'm not going to, it's tomorrow that I will tell you about Isle of Man. Don't worry about my eyes. I needed rest. I left home around 4 a.m. That's when I left home to catch my flight. So now, first of all, the reason why your Schengen visa will be denied is only two. Okay, the two reasons, not reasons, reasons. Number one is family ties. I want you to pay attention. Family ties. This thing is the major force on your Schengen visa application. Family ties, I will explain what it is. I will explain how you can maneuver this. Then, number two, money stroke. Money stroke. Knowledge. Because most of you don't understand what is tourism visa. It's different. And when you are applying, you need to stay in that limit. You don't need to go there and tell them that you are not coming back. That's what most of you do. You go there, your mouth will start running, you forgot yourself because the visa interviewer will make you comfortable. You know why these people make you comfortable in interview? They will give you a cup of water, they will tell you that they like your shoes, and you lose yourself. And you think you're talking to your friends. And you will start talking. You forgot that this is where you need to employ brain. When you are going for visa interview, your mouth, if they ask you something, the answers are one-liner. You know what is one-liner? When are you coming back? 16th of December. Close your mouth. Don't explain. When are you coming back? 16th of December 2025. Don't explain any, don't add even that comma. Stop. Close your mouth. Tell me about, do you have anybody that you're coming back to see or your family members here? The question is to ascertain your family ties. That is number one here. I will explain it. And if you are coming for me to explain it again, you have to pay me. Family ties is what will bring you back. That's family, in a layman's term. That is what they call family ties. What can make you to come back after 2 weeks? Remember, don't tell them that you're staying more than 2 weeks because you don't have money. Most of you watching me now, you don't have money. So all your journey in this Schengen visa is 2 weeks, 14 days. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It is not more than, and it will not be more than. Even when you know that you're not coming back, 2 weeks. The approach that you will use is to get your leg inside that country first, and any other thing will follow. That's the approach in your brain. You do whatever you need to do to get yourself inside. It is inside that the main work starts, because you're not going back, of course. We need to sort out school. We need to sort out vocational training so that you can go through that system and get yourself into the system. Because obviously, you want to stay legal and you want to get citizenship. Shikina. Ehe. You have told them that you're staying 2 weeks. I don't want you to say another thing. Though, in fact, when they ask you is one liner, one liner in interview means you're not adding anything, you're not removing. Okay? This family ties is what will bring you back home. So, what is that? Whether your father don't die 1990 or your father died 1960, be telling them, oh, you are the carer of your father. That your father is retired and is struggling with his health, that's why you're staying 2 weeks. Close your mouth. Don't talk about any other thing. Even if they are digging big, digging deep, because an interviewer needs to go through you. Be maintaining your father is a bit unwell as a pensioner, and you are coming back to look after him. That is it. That is a very, very strong tie, because you can't leave your father to die. You understand? Don't even go that you're married, though, because when you say you're married, that's another. If you're single and you're not going with your wife, my dear, you're single. Whether you're 50 years, just remain single. You know why you are single? Because we are limited on funds. Be employing your brain. When you tell a Yibo person that you are married, they are expecting, as a man or as a woman, to make room and show them what you have done to make sure that your family are okay. Have you given them money? Where is it reflecting in the account? Remember, you don't have money. You are going to borrow a statement of account from someone. So you remain single, only me. You understand? Because when you add any other don't add dependents. If you add dependents, they want to see that you're taking care of that person. What have you done to take it? So the question will be going, and most of you don't know how to maneuver all these things, because your approach to family is different from these people. You get what I mean? And again, if you start telling them about your children, they want to know the age, they want to know what your wife is doing, they want to know how much is the salary, then everything will be open, and they catch you. You understand? One liner, don't give more information, don't even open your mouth anyhow. In fact, if you want to open your mouth, you let your brain be guiding you. Tell yourself, oh, one liner. They ask you that, who do you have back home? You said you are the sole carer. You can even tell them that you are the only child of your father, that your cousin will be staying with your father 2 weeks. Because that is the strongest family tie anybody can have. That your cousin took some time off to stay with your father so that you can go and rest for these 2 weeks. That is it. Don't open your mouth and start running it. My wife, my children, and they will catch you when you say your children are underage. That is where Bege will start. Are you taking care of which school are they? You men, you don't know all these things like forehand. You don't know your form teacher, because they have asked my client then. He went there, he forgot himself, he told them that he's married. They started asking him. It was even a study visa. They started asking this man. They started digging this man, and he's not that exposed to know when to keep quiet, to know when to stay. He even told them that the child is 16 weeks. So they asked him, why are you leaving your 16 weeks old baby for? Only your wife and all that? Where have you given them money? if this is your company statement. That is what, in fact, he told me that when he was leaving, he knows that he has failed. That is why, if you are going as a man, don't bring children, because you people don't know how to maneuver questions about family, and it's not the same orientation. You understand? So you are answering for yourself. I'm not married. Nobody will question. Even these people here, there are people 80 years, they've never been married. So nobody will hold you that you are 80, is we that said a man is 50 years is not married, because we are Africans. You understand what I mean? Because of where we are coming from. But these people, marriage is not an issue. You understand? So is nobody will force it on you, or nobody, they might cajole you, you stay your ground. I'm not married, I'm not married. I'm not married. So stay in that lane. All that you will be doing is to get yourself inside there. It's when you get inside there that they will know who you are. When you get inside there, you started showing yourself. But you, in fact, when you are going to a war, you go inside the country to fight the war. Because now we are going for the war of poverty. You understand? You have to get inside first. So dribble your way to inside. Is when you get inside, you started, because you don't even tell them that you have applied for study visa, study admission, that you have offer letter. That one is, in fact, they will buy you because you're lying. Leave all those books or any offer letter they give you. Don't put it, because if you mistakenly put it there, they will take the paper from you and they will see it. And when you will be doing this, because camera is everywhere, they are looking at you. They are looking at your physical, the way you're presenting yourself. Because sometimes you will be agitated, or sometimes because of the way the questions are coming, you will open the fire and they will catch you, because they have to quench it when you open the fire. So now, family ties, except you have the money to go with your wife and your children. Even if as a woman going alone, you don't have family ties, nobody should attach you to anything. Because when dependents start coming, they want to show you, you need to show them that you are responsible, because no married person will leave the children 16 weeks. And and most of you don't know that these people, when they are laughing, they are serious. And when they are, like, if you see their expression, they might be very, very angry, but in fact, they taught them from childhood how to cover those things. You will see a white person, he will be, or she will be mad. You will never know. So the way they will present themselves, you will think that you are talking to a human being. That person is boiling, because that person maybe has noticed that you are lying. So one liner, so that even when you leave the interview, you still remember what you said. When you talk too much, like the way I'm talking now, if you ask me what I have said now, tomorrow, I might not remember, because I'm talking, 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 talking. So when you talk too much, you get, then you have to be confused. The questions will come. You don't know what you have said that triggered the next question, and you will give a wrong answer and they will catch you. So any visa interview, anybody, even these people you call visa agent, they will tell you there's a law called one liner. One liner is something, is answers that you will give. If you go out, you will still remember each answers you gave to them. That is it. Because when you remember those answers, you are on a right path. Don't talk the way I'm talking. You get? Because I'm just trying to explain as much as I can so you understand it. So don't talk the way I'm talking. What is your name? James. Close your mouth. Are you married? Single? No, single. Close your mouth. Don't explain to any. In fact, there's no any explanation. Do you have any dependent? No. Even when you have 7 children. Mm-mm. Because when you have 7 children, they have to look at money. These people are the people that you need to reflect that you're taking care of your children. in your bank. It doesn't work like that for African people. You understand? So you need to reflect. So there's not any reflection there because you are borrowing a company's a statement of accounts free of charge. So you don't want to get yourself into somebody to come and looking at how you run your life. You get? So no, there's nothing. Mm-mm. You're not, there's no anybody depending on you. You are only looking after your father. That's why you can't have any other or somebody under you or you are taking care of your father. That is a sure family ties that you will come back and look after your father. Okay? Then the second one is money. You see why we say 2 weeks maximum. You see that 6 months that will give they will give you. If you tell them that you're staying more than 6 months, they will calculate hotel money for 6 months because you will not you don't you will not sleep outside. You sleep in a hotel. For instance, if the hotel is 20 euros, my dear, these people will calculate it to number of 6 months that you told them, and they will calculate feeding 3 times in a day. The total, they will calculate it to that 6 months. So the 2 weeks that you have said is enough. If they want to calculate it, it will be 20 euros times 14. Ojidunwa e begging ahụ, because there's not too much money. Remember, you are a salary earner. Be using your brain. 2 weeks, 14 days. Then location. You have to use your hand to enter inside computer. The country I normally tell you people to choose. Don't go near Germany because hotel is expensive there. If they calculate it there, the money will just skyrocket and your eye will do bam. Don't even go near Switzerland. That one is the most costly. Don't even go to Liechtenstein, Luxembourg. All these countries, don't go near them. The only country that you can go is Bulgaria and Romania because you can still see hotel there, 15 euro, 20 euro. But when you get inside Bulgaria, because you have a Schengen visa, you can go to almost all the Schengen countries. You can from that Bulgaria, you can enter inside Germany, Switzerland, and all that. Because most of you've got friends, so Norway, you've got friends. So, but why we choose Bulgaria is because we don't really have this money. We are packaging ourselves. So we choose the least, cheapest country. The hotel, we can see hotels, 15 euro, 20 euros. Then the next thing that you need to do is to check location. Because like I told you people, if they ask you why you want to go to Romania, there's a monastery. Go and find monasteries in Romania. When you find it, copy the name of that monastery, be memorizing it. Because they will ask you why you want to go to that one is a short question. Why you want to go to Romania? Have you been to Romania before? You said no. She will be laughing or he will be laughing, telling you. You said no. So why do you want to go now? Hey, nice question. Nah, I didn't tell you to tell them nice question. I'm just talking. That's why I said I'm talking too much now. Don't learn from me. Why do you want to go to Romania now since you've not been to Romania? Okay? Because I am a Catholic. And there's this monastery I have heard since my childhood. And when you are saying, say it with passion. That you have heard about this, maybe, let me not give you a name so you go there and quote Solia Crusade. Let me not give you a wrong name. Let me find monastery in Romania because Romania is one of the countries that have old monasteries. You get? So let me find the correct one and tell you so that if I quote something now you copy it. What I said now is not the right thing. Romania monastery or monasteries in Romania. in Romania. Because these people are, these monasteries are historic sites, okay? If you go to this thing, there's one they call Voronet Monastery, okay? Often called Sistine Chapel. You know, you are a Catholic. You've been hearing it. So this one now, you go and look at it because there are many here. I want to show you. There are many. You see? You see? There are many here. Monastery. There are many. You copy it. You copy the address, so because you will use the address to look for a hotel closer to that monastery that you have chosen. And memorize this monastery in a way that even when you are sleeping, they wake you up, you know the name. Because you will go there, you forget. They ask you the name. It has escaped. As you are going inside there, be memorizing it, even write it in your palm, be memorizing it, because you're not from there, you don't really know. Be memorizing it, memorizing it. You can just tell them story. That this a reverend sister that came from that monastery, and she told us a lot when I was a child, and there's a Catholic, and I'm a member of Catholic choir. I want to go and see it for myself and rest for these 2 weeks. Bagam, that's it. Have you booked the hotel? Yes, of course. You will book a hotel closer to that monastery, because if you do nonsense, you will see where if the monastery is in Lagos, maybe Isolo, Lagos, the hotel must be in Isolo. That place that you pay 2 days, the hotel must be in Isolo, so that you know what you are doing. The hotel, because if you book tell them that you're going to monastery in Isolo, then you go and book a hotel in Medugri. Who does that? It's total refusal, because you they can't figure that one out. You can't just get your way out. It's total refusal. So any monastery that you are choosing, use the name and said in Google, hotels close to this monastery. Google will show you hotels. Then you started looking for the cheap one. We are doing budgets. You start looking for the cheapest one. You go online, most of them, they are in booking.com. You go in booking.com and book 2 days. Before your interview, you show them that 2 days. And the flight ticket, nobody will refuse you visa, because you have done your own homework. Schengen visa, if you don't get Schengen visa, you can't get another visa, even study visa. It's one of the easiest visa, but you need to engage your brain, because what they normally use as a benchmark is these 2 things: family ties, to make sure that you are coming back. Then the third thing that you have to do for yourself, because obviously we want switching, is from now, because you'll be going maybe February or September next year. From now to then, go and look for vocational college. Apply. Even university is cheap. Some school fees are $3,000. You can even pay deposits, get admission, English taught courses. That's what you'll be looking for. Because we are planning to switch when we get there. We have finished with the Schengen people. Schengen is just to get us there so that they don't look at our finances. Because the difference between Schengen visa is that you are staying only 2 days, and your POF is next to nothing. Because it's only 2 weeks that you are staying. Your POF is 0. But when you say student, that is where game change. They have to look for whether you can pay the school fees, whether you can sustain yourself for 2 years, whether you have the money in your accounts, the courses that this and that, whether you are fit to do that courses or the course. And the English proficiency, the registration of your certification, this and that. So everything will be just jam-packed. You understand? A Schengen visa, You just dribble them, get inside there. When you get inside there, probably if you get admission for February, it's advisable you go in January. So you have time to do registration and tell the school that you are here, but you have a Schengen visa. They will give you another paperwork to go and submit so that you can swap your visa. You don't need to come back because you already have admission, you've done registration. Now, you see, you went there without spending, going in through all these hassles that students go, paying deposit, doing this, doing verification, doing that, English. No, 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 no. Schengen, Romania, you can convert. I don't say Switzerland because it's expensive. We are on a budget here. You can still convert in Switzerland as I'm talking to you. School fees for Switzerland, you know, fit PAM if you are doing budgets. Some schools are 20,000 euro. Where you get them? So the best thing is to pick the cheapest, go with Schengen visa. Then stay inside and switch the visa. Because when you say study visa, the checks are different and they are so swift and they are so stringent. Then the final one is the cover letter. Because when you are applying for Schengen visa, that's one of the things that your agents do for you. Those visa agents, they will write the cover letter. That's is copy and paste that everybody does. Change the name, change the location of the historic site that you said you're visiting, change it, copy and paste, bam. Then they give you Schengen visa. You pay them 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. No, I'm going to tell you now, and I'm going to give you samples of cover letter for Schengen visa. Because you have known where you are going, you have found a monastery. Maybe you are a Muslim watching me, then it will be historic sites. You don't need to choose monastery. It will be UNESCO. Let me find UNESCO sites for Muslims watching me. UNESCO sites in Romania. There are many because Romania is one of the oldest this thing. You see what will come out. There are many. So you choose one of the UNESCO sites. Okay. There are many. Um, there are many. Okay. You know, we have that's where the frontiers of Roman Empire. If you people know your history, you see it. So now maybe you tell them that you're going to. Are you seeing that? You're going to frontiers of the Roman Empire. You want to go and learn how Roman Empire break through Europe. You go towards history. If you are a Muslim, you don't need to choose monastery because most of my students and most of my clients, they go with monastery. Yeah, because the oldest, what most oldest churches and monasteries are located in Romania. If you know your history, you understand. There are like more than 20 monasteries in Romania. Most of them are even before the 6B, whatever, before the Christ. So they are old. So people go there to see it, see what went on there and what went down. So this is it. If you are a Muslim watching me, you choose like a Roman Empire, they fought with Islam, with from Tajikistan, those histories now. So you go towards there if you are a Muslim. You tell them that you are going there, go and look for UNESCO sites. You tell them that you're going there, that you've been dreaming on how to go and see how Roman Empire won their wars and all that. Then you book a hotel close to that UNESCO site. Be using your brain. Oh. You book a hotel close to that place. That's it. It's simple. Anybody can do it this in booking.com. It's simple. The cover letter, I'll give you the sample. If you want to copy and put your name where you need to put your name, put the visiting site, explain the family ties the way you want it. Maybe it's not your father that you want to use your sick mother, you want to use your bedridden mother, because the family ties needs to be strong, that somebody will say, this person must come back and look after the mother. Don't use children. Don't use wife. Don't use husband. Immediately you call those ones, they want to see money. Whether, because these people, whether you are a wife, you can't say that you are not the one to take care of your family. You know this place. Woman and husband, two of them, they take care of each other and the children. You need to show that you have played your own part. So that's why we don't bring children to Schengen visa at all, so that everything will be easy. You know, one thing with children, if you add children to something in this European place now, or where we are, those things become so complicated. The age of the children, who look after them, there for 2 weeks. Have you provided this? Have you, things, because they are big in safeguarding. They would like to look for things that are not there, even when your mother is looking after the children. I don't want you to go to that route. So the route I want you to go to through is your mother, or your father, so that even when they are there like 1960, it doesn't matter. They are still alive, kicking, and you are the sole provider. You can even tell them you are the only child. You are the sole provider of your mom, and you're coming back to look after them. Nobody will deny you visa. But if you go there and run your mouth, tell them you have 5 children, look at the money in your account. That one is when you enter one chance. They have to dig. They have to know what you have done for each child. They have to know what you have put in place to secure them while you are there. They have to know this. They have to know whether you. No, no, no. It's too much. So I'll give you samples of cover letter, but if you go to media section, I have shared like more than 20 samples of cover letter for Schengen visa. So now you have all the information you need. So what you need to do now, if you want to go in the next 30 days, or you just want to go and come back in the next 30 days, the application is only 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks. It stays, you must get your this thing, because Schengen law is universal. It will not stay more than 2 weeks. Okay, if you're still watching me, can you press your subscription button, darling? Because we come here, we talk, like we are talking to friends about something, about ways on budget location, on money tips. Yes, after all, we'll start talking about that one. And if you are a member of this channel, I promise you that I will give you the care home recruiting, and I will give you Saskatchewan links to apply for jobs and to read through it. There are 3 things I have promised my members that are paying that I have not done. It's just that I've been traveling at the moment. So tomorrow I might travel, but I'm not yet. I think I'll postpone it to Thursday, because I've gone like 2 days now traveling, and I'm having a little bit of headache at the moment. So I need to rest a bit. So maybe I will the professor I want to go and meet in the school for admission of someone, I might send him an email that I'm not coming. I'll come on Thursday, because he told me that this week he will be in school. So there's not any day fixed. So tomorrow I'll create time, and in the morning I will give you all those things that I promised, so that you can go and start making your application, and phone numbers if you want to stay in Africa and call them and to make inquiries or write them email. I will give you all the information that you need if you are a member of this channel. So wait for it. And if you are still watching me, you want to become a member, in the membership site, you just click it, you become a member. That's where we share heart to heart, information to our members to guide them. So there's a video coming on for members that wants to go and study nursing in Finland. Yes, I've done a general video, but your own video is different because I need to expose a lot of loopholes. Okay, then. Okay, guys, if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe because we tell you how it is. What your visa agent will take 2 million to do for you. We'll tell you how you can do it for yourself. That's what we do here. So, guys, can you subscribe and give us a thumbs up before you leave and share this our video in your socials, Telegram group, your Facebook group, your WhatsApp group, and all that. I will want to now answer your questions. If you have a question, drop it here. I'm going now to answer the questions. If you have questions on what I have explained or you want to say something, you can ask me questions here. If you're coming to ask me that questions is 50,000 naira or $50 per consultation, no refundable. So if you're coming to ask me, there's a girl that told me when I was in a train trying to come back that somebody in Canada has agreed to give her I think she's my client. I have done consultation and told her to get someone because of the age and all that in Canada. I'm so happy for you if you're watching me. So my job now is to tell you what the person needs to do for you. Probably provide accommodation. Provide. You don't need when somebody is inviting you. You don't really need more. You need maybe the person will not pay your flight tickets. So that's the only place you need to struggle. Save the flight tickets and go. Because the person will provide accommodation. Food is not nothing. Food is something, but Africa, the way we give people food is not like we can easily feed people. You know what I mean, guys? We can easily feed people, so food is not our problem. And where you need to sleep, the person probably might have accommodation. So what the person might or take you to the states that are giving PNPN, the program net nominee or nominee programs and all that. So the person will take you there because you're already in the country. You have to now look for Limia companies with Limia certification that are still valid. Mhm. So you apply. You start from, I don't want you to go down and you'll be looking for a banking job. When you come, the first thing that you need to do is to get into the system so that the system will know early enough. Because now, if country said you need to stay 2 years, so before you can get maybe permanent resident PR, what you need to do is not to go into the system quick so that 2 years can run off so you get what you want. So when you start writing CV, some people will tell you to sit down and be writing CV and be looking for posh job. You will not get it because you don't have Canadian experience. I don't want to deceive you. It's only when you have Canadian experience that you will do others, because still coming for Africa, go and do kitchen potter, go and do farm work, go and do that. It's for a short while. When you get what you want, then PR, you work a bit, then you can come and bring your family with you. Canada, nobody will say you shouldn't bring family. You should know that by now. I've said it many times. Canada is one of the countries that your family is not in question. The same thing with European Union. All the countries in the European Union, is UK is no longer under European Union. They are the only country that your family now can stay back, even when you are doing masters and all that. But other countries, even if you have 20 children, yes, if you have 20 children, you can prove you are the one that gave birth to them. You can come with them. It's as simple as that. So let's see the questions. Rejoice, so culture 900 evening, ma. Good evening, my dear. Welcome to this channel. Please help us to share this video. Adizu Okelechi. Okay, I'm sure I'm pronouncing it well. I'm an Igbo, but this one is the same Okelechi or Adizu Okelechi. I don't know. I have dropped you a message, but you haven't replied. I will reply now. You further Jerome. Good evening, man. Okay, you further ask the question. I have 5 million, but I want you to guide me in the country. You can book consultation, then we can talk about it. There are many countries that you can explore. Yeah, under European Union. Okay, you can book consultation. All the information is there. Send me this thing in email. Not email. My email is in a mess at the moment. I don't really have time. I'm chasing this application because I must get it before 2 days or 3 days now. So that's what I'm chasing at the moment. So everything else needs to wait because things are prioritized by me. So those people are supposed to do the application, but September students came, we started settling them. Some even have issues, some we weren't prepared enough monetary wise. We started settling them, we start running about to settle them. So these are the things. So it delayed their own application. So I'm giving their application 100%. There's nothing I will do till I get their admissions. Okay? Because they're coming February. Most of them are coming January, February, or maybe March. So they are the priority now. Okay. So that's why I'm traveling. I'm doing what I can do. Okay. Adiso, just give me a message on Telegram. I don't use WhatsApp. If you are sending me message in WhatsApp, you're wasting your time. It's Telegram that I use. I don't use WhatsApp because I don't trust that WhatsApp. It's Telegram, I'm sure that is secured. Everybody will be secured. I don't use WhatsApp. So it's Telegram that I use. Okay. Okay, guys. We'll call it a night so that I can rest and you can rest. I've given you what's you know what somebody was telling me yesterday? Because he's one of those people that's a visa agent. He said, why am I telling people this? I said, yeah, because they have to go and do it themselves. This is what they do. They copy and paste cover letter. They tell you what to say in the interview. They get you this and prepare and see. They pretend as if they have done a more enough for you. This is what you can do for yourself. You don't need to pay anybody, except I can understand if you lack some education, then you can go to them, they guide you. Because I'm not in Nigeria where you need to make the application. I can't guide you the way, like if my students are coming now because I'm here, then I that's why if they are coming, I started from airport to guide because I'm here. But I'm not in Nigeria where you do all this application. I don't know how things work, how everything work there. So that's why I don't get involved. Okay. So guys, okay, company statement of accounts. Let me explain. Yesterday I told you guys, you can go because most of you don't even have business accounts. Your personal account, you shouldn't use it so that they don't. Most of you are paid like 100,000 naira as a salary, 70,000 naira as a salary. So those ones don't use it. What I said is this. Let me repeat it here. POF for Schengen visa. What I said is this, because you need to go to any omata that has cash flow. They are the people that normally have cash flow in Nigeria, except politicians. You can go to politicians, but sometimes I will shock you. I've got a student that have House of Representative cousin that gave his statement. They refused. It was in this UK. The person applied for UK. It's because of the statement of account. You know what happened? This guy went to go and give this guy statement of account to where I think it was 32 million was dumped. There's no money coming out. There's no anything coming in, going out. So they were asking him in the interview, 32 million dumped for almost 2 years. What is it for? So that kind of accounts, it doesn't count. Although you have that money, do you know they will take 10 million accounts that has like 5 to 10 million, but that account has cash flow, has some business name into it. Because if you don't take 2 million like 2 years, that's nothing. It is suspicious. You get? So that's why sometimes politicians give you statement of account, it will be rejected. It's because the money is people, the money is dumped, the money is not doing anything. Where did it come from? Where is it going? Probably they will be thinking that you are going abroad to siphon the money for the person. This is the way they think because they don't understand it. back from where they're country. You can't have this that money sitting without tax, without name on it, without where it came from. Do you know in this country, as it is, you cannot actually go to bank and pay money into somebody's account. First of all, you need to pay it into your account. Ask anybody in UK. You need to go to bank, pay the money into your account, and now give them the account to transfer for you. The money that is coming need to have a name. It needs to have a name or have or whatever, a name tagged on it. You understand? So they need to know where it is coming. Most times politicians cannot explain that. You know what I mean? I don't want to call things sin. So that's why Omata people, their account is never rejected. Because what it is this. These people wake up every morning, money is doing boom, 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 boom. Money is doing ba 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 ba. Money is doing boom, 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 boom. Money is doing ba 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 ba. Cash flow. So when you have someone that is trading in Aba, Lagos, Ekiti, wherever the person, Port Harcourt, is trading, the person has a registered business, CAC, TIN, of course, tax clearance. The person can even send entire family abroad. You know why? Because that account has green lights. In layman term, we call it account that has green lights. Because account that has green light is that every day we wake up, people are paying into the account. Like if you go to Alaba people, that's where I have stayed a bit because my brother is there. If you go into the account, you will see before you will stay there like 3 hours. You sit there 3 hours. They'll be looking at the account. The account's like somebody is paying 700, 3 million, 5 million, 7 million, 8 million, 10 million. Then them that they are paying that account into are calling people in China, in Singapore. Okay, they are transferring 11 this one, 11 this one, changing it in their domestic account. So now that kind of account, it has a name, it has a business name. It is life. Odendo. The account is life. That is why I said the next thing the person needs to do for you is to say that you are the sales agent. Forget whether you are a lawyer being paid 100,000. Forget that. Don't tell anybody in the interview that you are a lawyer. Oh. Hey, because if you are a lawyer, why are you doing sales agent for someone in there? It doesn't work like that. Keep your mouth. In fact, you have to follow what you present because you are presenting account of another, claiming that you are a sales agent. The person needs to write a letter with the company's head, uh, um, mm, letterhead, and say that you are a very good worker. You met all your commissions and targets as a senior sales agent. Simple. Don't explain. Then package the account. Everybody, even study visa, you can use it to go to US because the account is life. Nobody will reject it. The account is life. So even people in Idumota, all these places, if you go and see the account, you will go before at the end of the market, 40 million that enter. The next day, 30 million, 40 million, and they are sending to China for production or for to buy other things. So the account is going this way. You understand? It has cash flow. That's what we call cash flow. In a simple layman, that's cash flow. It's going his life. Anybody that is looking at it know where he's coming, know where he's going, know where he's coming, know where he's going. But when you get an account that is 32 million sitting, bam, for 2 years, that's any withdrawal. The person that paid it to you doesn't even have a name tag to it. So it's become suspicious. So don't use politicians that say wait their own money in the account, except a politicians that is using that account for daily living. What I mean is that you wake up, you use it to buy fuel, you wake up, you use it, the salary is coming, the expenses are listed. You can see what is going on in the account. That's the account that you can use. So I think I've explained it very well. If you don't have anybody, any omata to get, that is your family member, you can go through your mosque, through your church. You have people. Ah, you have people. I will not tell you this, but 45% or even more than 50% of people that are coming for study visa, they use accounts of people that are not related to them. Yes, that's what they use. So you ask them, like the girl, I just got her admission in Hungary. Now, the account she's using is from their church member. So you might not have that them as family member, but you have them in your church. Even your in-laws, you have your sister that's married the wealthy man, or you have your brother that married the wealthy woman that is into business, that the account is life, making daily good daily sales. That is, is legit. Legit means is registered, paying tax as a business account. So you can find this thing around you. Maybe your landlord, you tell your landlord, oh, some people don't want to reveal that maybe you are owing your landlord. Go and tell your landlord you want to go abroad, the man will catch you. So don't talk to your landlord, please. It's a slip of tongue. Don't talk to your landlord. Talk to other people that don't even know where you live. Maybe you talk to your mom will talk to their boss, or you talk to your dad will talk. These our parents, they know how fun, and they know people. You understand? Or you talk to your elder sister, even boyfriend can, help. So guys, this is where I'll be ending this video. I've talked a lot, more than 1 hour. Supposed to be sleeping. I just came back, removed my wig and wear my net to do this video. So I've talked a lot. I need to go and take my shower and sleep. So guys, I have explained this the way you will do. So don't come and tell me tomorrow that you cannot do Schengen visa. That you cannot do this. Within 2 weeks, you get Schengen visa. If you already have someone now that is ready to wait, go and apply, they will give it to you. So Schengen visa is tourist visa. Remember, 2 weeks, no maximum. Remember the site you are using, why you need to go there and look at the place and enjoy the place and the rest. Because the person giving it to you will score that you are a sales agent, that you have met your target for the year, and the company is sponsoring your 2 weeks holiday. 2 weeks holiday. Because if you tell them you're spending more than 2 weeks, they go calculate food, calculate transport, calculate everything. Before you know it, the money is even up to 20 million that you need to give them. 2 weeks, not more than 2 weeks, go and come back, because you are a staff. So they use your brain, they connect the dots one after the other. Okay, guys, I'll be leaving you guys here. If you have any other question, or you want to book consultation so that we can privatize, or individualize your movement, then you can check our Telegram group. All the information you needed to book consultation is there. So guys, I hope to see you. The more you delay, most of you now, maybe you are 30 years, don't wait to clock 35 years if you're already 30 years. If you clock, many countries don't even want 30 years people. They want you young. So this Schengen switch or swap, or whatever you can call it, is best for people above 50, above 55. There's no any age limitation. There's no anybody telling you to go and learn English or learn the language. So if you are above 50, you're struggling to move to Europe, Schengen switch is the best option. Nobody gonna be quelling your age. Nobody gonna be, you are, nobody will say get a job first. So this is it. Okay. I wish all of you well. Remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and remember to share in your social media platform. You can tag me there. I have some, I love. It's only 3 people that have shared in their Facebook and tag me. My name on Facebook is Engineer O Onyinye. So that's my name on Facebook. So you can follow me there and then tag me when you share it. And I'm gonna write your name somewhere because you guys are my pillars and I love you all. Okay. So, guys, don't forget to share. Thank you so much and God bless you. God bless you. Bye bye.